Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, The Blood Samurai. My name is Sam and today we're back playing Destroy the Monoliths. So now it's been some time since I've played, but you know what, I figured why not, let's get back into this. Um, like I said in the last videos, like Radiant Sloth was nice enough to gift me the game, and I never really, I ended up not having much time to really get into it. But we're back, and I want to play it some more because this was a it still is a genuinely fun game, and I just hit my finger on my desk. That really hurt. It's probably what I get for not, playing this sooner and spending more time on this game. But yeah, I mean, I really have missed it. It's a lot of fun to play, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Increases max health of building, decreases the reload duration. I'll probably go with this, because yeah, this is just way better. Reinforced walls does the exact same thing as overclock, but it is better when it comes to health. So yeah, it's been some time since I've played, but pretty sure I still remember for the most part how to play. Let's hope. Yeah, let's just mine up some of these things with the Sonic Howl or whatever it's called. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but let's go this way. Try to grab all these resources over here. So here's a monolith. So yeah, for you guys who haven't seen me play this game before, you may be new to the channel or whatever the case may be. These are monoliths, those red towers right there. And they obviously, as you can see, they spawn enemies. And those enemies will then attack my core right here. And I have to defend my core and destroy the monoliths that spawn these enemies. I'd love to destroy that tree. Okay, there we go. For the time being, I'm probably going to put up some temporary defenses around the core, just for the sake of it for now, because otherwise these guys are just going to keep being very annoying. Probably going to go for a bubble turret. Go with that. Put like a few of these around, just for the sake of having them, just to help with a little bit of defense. We don't need much, we just need a little bit while we gather some resources. Now we're gonna put a bubble turret there, and then we can put a bomber there. So the bomber will attack the monolith, which will, in response to being attacked, the monolith will send out some guys to kind of defend against the bomber. And that is exactly why we have the bubble turret there. And that's kind of the strategy you want to go for in this game is, you want to have you want to put down turrets that will defend your bombers, and then those, and then the bomber will obviously slowly deal damage to the tower until it is fully destroyed. And I mean, you have to be very careful, because as time goes by, enemies do get stronger, and there becomes a more diverse amount of enemies that they will send out, some of which have some very powerful attacks as well. Mainly like ranged attacks is the biggest problem. Delete all docks or bridges or range that have no building or entity above them. Finds certain blocks in range and destroys itself. I'll just go for the healer, I guess. There's a lot of other things like the Tinker is one of my favorite buildings to place down because it will repair turrets that are in its range. It does need to use, so the little blue orbs that drop are healing orbs. So whenever you defeat enemies, see those like bluish green orbs that drop? Those are healing orbs. The Tinkerer will use those healing orbs to repair nearby turrets, and just just nearby buildings in general. And it is very helpful when you're facing onslaughts of enemies. Lots of reroll technologies. The sonic push weapon confuses enemy but takes longer to reload. I'll go for that because I could go for like a bit of a buff to the to my sonic weapon, but it says it takes longer to reload, and I'm using it to mine up resources. So that would just mean that it takes even longer to mine up resources, and I definitely do not want that. I think I'm gonna put down another bomber. I could even maybe put down I'll put down a third one as well, just to mine up, or just to destroy this a little bit faster. Every hits they take. We'll go with that. I could go for like the ore on death, but that would be a huge nerf to the Tinkerer. I think instead of going that way, I think I'm gonna try to go around this way, and attack the monoliths on this side. Now this will open up my base to an attack from this direction, as the enemies will see this as the new shortest path. Or at least there's a risk of that, so that's just something to keep in mind, that there is the possibility of enemies switching with which path they go if they deem it as a shorter path. If they decide, hey, this direction is shorter than the path that we're currently taking, then we're gonna just go this way instead. So that is something to keep in mind that you have to be careful of. But that's not something that you really have to worry about. Unless I wish the map wasn't in the way. Okay. I just wasn't sure if it was able to attack. So I'm gonna put the Tinkerer there. I'm gonna switch my weapon as well, because I want to take out this tree a little bit faster. And yeah, as you can see there, I do have multiple weapons. No monoliths at range. Okay, well, put him a little too far out of the range of the monolith, and then we'll just have to put down some more bubble turrets. There we go. That should be good. They should be able to defend that pretty nicely. So yeah, as you can see, I have this weapon. I have this one, which is like a laser, and then, not a laser, but a okay, they were able to defend it. Okay. So yeah, those guys are getting dangerously close, which is definitely not a good thing, to say the least. We'll put the Tinkerer down, and that will help tremendously. Put another Tinkerer down just to have it. So yeah, this monolith got destroyed. Really repairs the most damaged building in range. Against others, auto repairs at each transaction. We'll go with that. We'll go with the repairer. I think that'll be pretty useful. Player health decreases the reload duration. We'll go with that. So yeah, now you can kind of, since you know you get to a point where there's no monoliths in range, the bombers, you know, they're completely useless now. So if anyone is wanting to take tips from this video, I definitely would highly recommend just, you know, going back and dismantling the any bombers that you have put down. For some, it might be obvious. For others, that might be actually a very helpful tip. So it just kind of depends on where you're at in the game. If you're a new person to the game, then that's something that you might have not considered or even thought about doing. But I would definitely highly recommend doing it. Yeah, let's get rid of that thing. So the laser does have a faster firing speed, as you can see, but the main reason why I use like the is that really not in range? The main reason I use the gosh, okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. The main reason I use the sonic boom thing as the as my way of dismantling. Oh my gosh. As a way of dismantling or destroying like resources is because of the fact that it has a piercing. The attack does piercing damage. So that is the main reason why I choose that over, you know, something else. I'm actually gonna dismantle that just so I can put a Tinkerer right there, and then I will put a bubble turret like right in front, right there. And then I can put a bomber in the back right there. That should still be able to reach. It does. Okay, good. Now we can just kind of go all out on this one monolith since there's only one left. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Can I... Dang, I wish I could have been able to go back through and collect some of the resources that were still left over. But it's fine. So let's see, let's check these. So there are 4 monoliths. Ooh. Chasm, or chasm I should say, and oasis. We'll go for oasis. Max health, mining power, yes. More mining power is actually really insane, because obviously the higher your mining power, the faster you're able to like break the ores and just see how quickly I go through these now. Whereas before it would take me a little bit, but now and then you also have the chance of these things randomly having enemies in them, which is a little annoying, but yeah, so the faster you can gather the resources, obviously the better. Because then that means you can set up your defenses a lot sooner. And if you're like struggling a little bit, then you can just collect some resources real quick and then build up your defense even more. So I'm gonna set some bubble turrets down just as some temporary defense. And I'll put a Tinkerer, a couple of them around just in case as well. just to ensure that I'm not going to have to worry about the enemies taking out my turrets before I get enough resources collected to sustainably set up defenses and make sure that those defenses do not get destroyed before the monoliths get destroyed. Okay. Now this is definitely a good spot to set things up at, so I'm going to actually set up some bombers right here. It is definitely a little dangerous, but you know, we're gonna basically be spawn camping these guys. And there's like 3 monoliths right there. So it's actually a pretty good idea to have things set up just right here. And if I can quickly destroy these things, that's gonna be really nice. Actually, I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna put that there, and then I can put that back. But now they don't have any monoliths in range. Tells back to repairs the most damaged building. Okay. Attractive force of bubble bullets is stronger when picked and at the start of each mission. Ooh! So that's gonna mean that means I'm gonna start with resources at the beginning of every mission, which is gonna be really nice. Now what I honestly probably want to do at this point is I'll destroy these guys, right? And then I will want to probably have... It's a little dangerous, but I think I could get away with it if I'm careful about it. I want to see if I can put the bombers in range of multiple monoliths, so then I don't have to keep rebuilding them. I can just rely on I can have the same bombers, but they'll be able to destroy 2 monoliths instead of having to rebuild them. Which, it's not the end of the world if I have to rebuild them. Like, it uses up some extra resources. But there's so many resources on each world that that's not like a huge deal. But just for the sake of not having to waste resources, I think I'm gonna try to do it that way. Yeah, so if I set them up kind of like right over here, should be in range, I believe. So I'll actually just put down some bombers, or some turrets along here. So then I can put the bombers back behind here. And I will put down repairers, and I'm gonna put down some of these repair traps as well. Laser arrows have increased precision. We'll go with that. Also gonna put down a tinkerer as well, just for the sake of having that, because I think that's gonna be pretty handy. Gonna try to destroy the trees. Okay, well, that thing isn't working too well, so we're just gonna... What is this thing? What do I have here? Sand... what? Sand compact coins. No longer slows down. Oh, okay. It's an interesting thing to have. Let's put down some more bubble turrets around. Regular recharges half, allows to exchange resources, deletes all dogs. We'll go with the market thing. I think that's gonna be... I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it will be... I think it'll be okay to have. We still have another monolith somewhere around here that we're gonna have to destroy at some point. Not too sure where it is, but shrines can be used 2 more times. Ooh, yes, give me that. More ores on death. That would be lovely. Oh, okay. Let's see. Increase player max health. Increases the reload duration. We'll go with that. Okay. So the final monolith is over here. So we can just destroy all these things, because they're not going to be used anyways. At no point in time are any of these things going to be needed, so I'm not worried. Let's mine up a ton of resources because we get 10% more. We get to keep 10% of our resources at the end of each level. So I'm gonna try to just mine up a ton of resources on this level, so then I can carry it over to the next world. Those things clearly don't have any resources on them anyways. I don't know why I'm mining them. So now there's a thing over here that we can grab. Nice. Lots of resources in that. So yeah, it sounds like those turrets are doing pretty well. Let me check on them. See how they're doing. Ooh, they are getting a little overwhelmed. Okay, I'm gonna have to... let's put a repairer down. And I'll put down some more turrets. Just for the sake of having them. They're going that way, so I'm probably gonna put the turrets and stuff behind the monolith. Like back, I'm gonna go back here. Just so there's less interference when I am constructing the defenses for the bombers that I'm gonna be putting down. So we'll kind of go with something like this. Clear out some of this area. I'll have a bunch of these. How far can they reach? Can they reach from here? Can they? No. Okay. It was just something that I wanted to try out. Put a couple of repairers down. I'll put a tinkerer here. And then we can put a bunch of bombers down. So now there should be less to worry about because the enemies are getting split up. Because they have to get split up. Nice. Decreases the amount of resources, decreases enemies' max health. We'll go with that. No, I can't. I think does it auto-collect? It might auto-collect all the stuff that gets dropped. I'm not sure. Okay. completed that world. Now we're on to the next one. Where it's chasm. I think it's chasm. I think I'm an idiot. It decreases the reload duration, increases base attack damage. Yeah, we'll definitely go for that. That's always a good one. Falling into the void leads to death. It is possible to dash over short. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a dash. What is my dash again? Dash is right mouse button. Okay. That's right. Okay. May I ask where the void is? Oh, there's the void. Okay, I see it. Okay, I didn't realize I could just... Okay. I didn't realize that you could just fall like that. I thought there would be like... It would prevent you, but if you got like... I thought you just get like knocked into it or whatever. I didn't think you could just roll right into it. Okay. Interesting. Like I thought it would have been more like water, where you can't like go into it, but you can like build over it, which obviously these guys are doing. Okay, well, let me put down a bubble turret. Put down a couple. Put down a tinker, because we don't really need much right now. Let's grab these resources. For the time being, enemies are going to be pretty easy to deal with. But as you saw last time, obviously things get a lot harder. So I'm going to try to mine up these resources as quickly as I possibly can. Because obviously the faster you can mine up the resources, the sooner you can set up your defenses, sooner you can take out the monoliths, and you don't have to worry about the enemies becoming too strong. But obviously if you don't take out the monoliths quick enough, then they become extremely overpowered very, very quickly, and then they'll just eventually overwhelm your defenses because they just get stronger and stronger as time goes on. So it's definitely something that you have to be careful of. Okay, destroy that thing as quickly as we can. Grab these resources. Ooh, all of the monoliths are right here. Okay. So I may just be able to set up one big defense. Recharges half, takes down enemy shields, collects range on the floor. Yeah, okay. Decreases enemy attack damage. Increases. We'll go with increases enemy attack, or decreases enemy attack damage, or whatever it was. I don't remember what it said. Okay, some resources from that. Hey, leave me alone. Okay. So yeah, theoretically, if I set this up well enough, I should be able to take out both of these monoliths with one big defensive setup, which is kind of what I'm trying to construct here. This thing is kind of in the way, but it should be okay. Let's put down a repairer. Probably a couple. Put down some more of the bombers. Okay. Hopefully, yeah, so now I'm actually destroying all three. Only problem with that is that, yeah, enemies are really starting to go in on enemies, shields, reload, slower. We'll go with that. We just kind of want to collect extra drops on the floor and range and adds them to the enemy. Or the okay. We'll go with that. Oh my gosh. Speed collectors fully repair the most damage building in range when they collect an XP orb. We'll go with that. Oh wow. That was a quick victory. Well, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Of Destroy the Monoliths. We got through 3 missions in one video in about 30 minutes. That is insanely quick. I did not expect that to go as fast as that did, but if you guys enjoyed today's video, then please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me. Doesn't cost you guys anything. And yeah, these things are 5 monoliths, so those are gonna be pretty difficult to take on in the next video. But yeah, my name's Sam. Hope to see you guys in the next one. And you guys take care.